Picture a chance meeting, a seductive glance, a romantic rendezvous at the most romantic of all settings.
What?
A bachelorette party.
What the?
And after a few drinks,
There's not supposed to be any romance at a bachelorette
Yeah, what the
party.
heck?
and then a
Rowdy.
few follow-up drinks after the first round of drinks,
Okay.
that's when destiny takes over.
Wow.
And the best part of it all, this guy's been on the show before.
What?
Telling a very, very similar story.
What?
Yeah, he's back, and you're going to hear all about it in a brand new second date update coming up right after this. Out of all the second dates we've done,
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking hundreds or thousands even.
I think tens of thousands.
Yeah.
Possibly.
I mean, seriously.
I know
us three, yeah.
every
Yeah.
once in a while I say, this is a first.
Oh, yeah.
But this one really is.
Oh, you don't mean it the other times?
Yeah.
Like, what does that mean?
No,
Jeff?
I
Are you
mean,
just
I mean
lying?
it those other times,
Oh,
but this time I
okay.
really mean
Oh, you
it.
extra
believe
mean it.
you.
Because
Yeah.
we have a return caller. His name is Zach.
Uh-huh.
And you might remember he was on the show a while back, told us about his mobile bartending business that he does for
Yeah,
parties and events.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
I
weddings and
remember,
stuff, and
for
he
sure.
made pretty good money doing it.
Exactly. Last time that he was on, he wanted us to call a woman named Bethany that he had met at one of those parties. Well, now he's back, and he wants us to call that same woman,
What?
Bethany,
Again?
again.
What?
But she knows us now,
Wait,
dude.
how did the last time go that we called her?
I don't think it went well. Zach, are you okay? Did you hit your head? Because we already did this, and she turned you down,
Oh,
right?
is that what happened?
Well, I just ran into her again, and we actually went on another first date.
Oh.
Well,
Wait,
okay.
that would be a second date,
Yeah.
Zach.
If you go
So-
if you go out with the same girl 2 times, that's considered 2 separate dates.
I do
So-
like 2 first dates, though.
All
on
right.
our
And
third
I'm kind
first
of
date.
upset. She said no to you on our radio show, and then you ran into her in person, and then she said yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it was like a few months in between when we did that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't realize there's like a statute of limitations, you know,
That makes sense.
where after a certain point it like cancels, it resets.
Well, it's probably just she had a lot of bad experiences in that couple of months, so she's like, well, I guess I'll try
Yeah,
that guy.
that's
too.
true.
Okay,
Yeah.
but for those of our listeners who don't know what happened the last time or who might not remember Bethany, could you jog our memory just a little bit?
Yeah, man, I met her while I was bartending a joint bachelor/bachelorette backyard party, and she was just one of the guests.
Okay. Right.
And why did she not like you? Is that
Okay,
a bad
bro.
question?
Well,
Well, she said no, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he can recap.
Yeah, what happened the first time?
well, she said that I basically just talked about myself too much and my business too much.
Right.
That's right.
So it didn't work out the last time you were on the show, but now you're saying you ran into her again recently.
Yeah.
What happened in the second meetup?
Well, it's kind of funny because I was bartending another bachelorette party,
Oh, my God.
really?
and she was at that one too.
Oh my God, this is like Alexis. How many
Yeah.
times is this woman going to be in a wedding?
Yeah.
I guess she, a lot of her friends are getting married right now, so she's bouncing from wedding to
Yeah.
wedding.
It tends to happen that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what happened when you and Bethany saw each other at this new bachelorette party?
Hey, I know you.
Was it that friendly? I'd be shocked.
First, there was that deer in the headlights where we both just kind of locked eyes and froze for a second.
God.
How did the interaction go?
Well, I didn't open up very well. I started with, hey, it's funny that a lot of your friends are getting snatched up and you're still single.
Oh, bro, that's a
Wow.
roast.
That
You said that to her?
I don't know. I think she may like it.
Yeah, I tried to stop it as it was coming out, but it didn't work.
Oh my gosh.
What did she say back?
Well, she said something like, well, there you have it. That's why I didn't want another date with you.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, just
Okay.
reconfirming.
Wow.
Well, the sparks are just
So,
flying
yeah,
between you
it
two
is-
right now. The
But-
romance is
Like-
getting
Yeah.
hot.
Brooke is right. Girls love being a little bit of mean. So you did get a date. How did you pivot?
Well, it wasn't really a date officially. It was like we were hanging out at the bachelorette party while I was on break, and then we were hanging out in this garden area, and we actually kind of made out a little bit.
Wait, what?
did you not have to work?
Yeah. It's his own business, Alexis.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
makes his own
I'm like, did the
rules.
bar close halfway through the party?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
open 20 beers and leave them on the
Yeah.
counter.
Yeah.
You got to make out.
What?
I did. I got to make out.
Oh, well, okay. Of course she did, because she'd been drinking, and you pointed out how lonely she is. So she felt the need to prove you wrong, probably.
Was it like super drunk makeout, or did you guys actually connect?
Yeah, go into the details for Brooke. How much tongue?
What button did you unbutton
Yeah.
first? Top or bottom?
I wouldn't interpret a drunk makeout as
She's into
someone's
me.
interested in me. I guess
That's true. She could just be like, yeah, that was just
Especially
a fun...
any wedding scenario.
Yeah.
And after they've turned me down.
Yeah.
I beg to differ. I think she was definitely interested.
Okay.
Okay.
What gave you those vibes?
Probably the makeout.
Yeah, I mean, it just seemed like there were sparks flying because she didn't pull back. She seemed to be into it, and I was certainly into it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
But now you're here.
Yeah. So you're saying that
Yeah.
she's not responding to you after your second bachelorette party makeout.
That's correct. We're back at the square one.
It's back at square
Oh,
one.
man.
Dude, I am just dying to talk to her because she is going to be like, what? You are calling me again?
She's going to know.
Yeah, she's going to know.
Yeah, she
She's
knows
done
us
this.
now.
Yeah, and that's what's funny. That's what makes this an actual first. We have two of the exact same people that are being called on the second date update and hoping that the second time goes better than the first.
What do we do? Just go, okay, remember last time? Have
Yeah.
you reconsidered?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no? Okay, bye.
Could you answer differently?
Yeah.
I mean, what's the strategy here?
We should get her to talk about this last date and what her impression was, right?
Yeah, I mean, we'll just see if she even answers because she has our number too from the last time that
she
we
blocked
called.
us.
I doubt anyone saves it.
Yeah, good point.
We're going to find out. We're going for the very first time a second date update redo.
Will she answer?
Is
I like that.
this going to work
It's
out?
a mulligan.
It's coming up. We'll make that call right after this. The great Yogi Berra once said, I'm getting deja vu all over again. And I think that's what I'm feeling right now.
Who was Yogi Bear? Was
Yeah.
he like a sports guy?
He
or
was the hey
something?
boo boo. How you doing?
No, that's Yogi Bear.
Oh, that's a cartoon.
That's what you said.
I think
New York
Yogi Berra
Yankee.
is like, a baseball player,
There
right?
it is.
You guys are so embarrassing to work with.
Why are you
Oh, we're
quoting this
Yogi.
person
You don't know
anyway?
anything. Look,
It's him.
the thing is, I'm having that deja vu feeling because we're having the exact same two second daters back on again. So you'd think the title of this would be Third Date Update, but
Oh, yeah.
I was
not
thinking-
according to our listener, Zach.
I thought we could call it Groundhog's Day.
Oh, Yogi Berra.
Maybe.
Oh,
If
Yogi
so-
Straight for the
Berra.
guy.
Because
No one's gonna understand that.
if you remember Zach, he's a mobile bartender who met a woman named Bethany at a joint bachelorette party he was working. Bethany said no to us the first time that we called her.
Yeah, I mean, very clearly.
But fast forward months later, they meet again at a different bachelorette party, end up making out, and now she's not texting him back.
Okay, there's no date in any of this
Yeah, there's
story.
really not.
Let's remember that.
Yeah.
Making out is pretty close.
No, God,
I mean,
no.
nowadays.
Jeff, do you know how many dudes I made out with that I didn't even know their names?
Oh,
Like,
It's
no?
interesting the things that you choose to brag about.
I
publicly.
know.
I'm
I
not
know.
bragging. I'm just saying, like, that's not real life. What you're saying.
I wonder how Bethany is going to feel when we call her, and if she answers, she hears our voices again. Like, Zach, doesn't this feel weird to you at all? You seem so calm.
A little bit. I mean, come on. Things happen for a reason, and the fact that we ran into each other again just kind of sparked it for me. Like, maybe there is something here. Maybe fate stepping in.
No, that's
I
nice.
think that's a good way to interpret it. And if not, you're a chill guy. Like,
And Brooke makes out with chill guys all the time without knowing their names.
I'll
So,
make up with uptight guy, whatever guy. I mean, I'm married now, so I can't. But
yeah, well,
before.
He's also
Yeah.
a chill guy, though.
Yeah.
we'll see. Let's just call
Okay.
her. We'll see if she picks up. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi. Is this Bethany?
This is so awkward for us.
It is.
Hi,
Hey,
friend.
Bethany.
It's your favorite morning show.
Remember us? Brooke and Jeffrey?
No.
Hi.
No, it's good.
Bethany.
I don't. No.
Yes, Bethany.
It's like a horror movie.
Hey.
Maybe we should just start to ask for a review of how the first time with us went.
Bethany.
Guys, I mean, it's not you. It's not you. It's me.
Welcome back to the show, Bethany.
No, I
Bethany,
can't.
Bethany,
I can't do
no,
this again.
relax.
We've been here. We've done this. I'm good. We're
No.
good.
No,
way.
Bethany, you have no idea what we're even calling about.
No, I
Oh,
do.
doesn't
I do.
she?
You know I do. Don't make me do this again.
No.
Oh, we're not
Right,
making
Bethany,
you.
look, I hear you. I really want to respect your wishes, but we have a job to do
Oh,
on
that's
this
what
show.
it is. We're
Just like a
professionals.
certain strapping hunk of a man who was doing his job serving you drinks recently at a bachelorette party.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're back.
You know, Zach?
Oh, I've been trying to forget. Yes.
Oh, why?
We heard the second time was way smoother than the first.
Yeah.
No, guys, it was a mistake. It was a huge.
Wait, are you
Was
talking
it?
about,
Was it?
the makeout session was a mistake?
Yeah, obviously.
Are you sure? Because
Okay.
it is interesting that the two of you keep randomly running into each other when you're at your most vulnerable, Bethany.
Yeah. All of my friends keep getting married, and apparently only know one bartender.
Were
Yeah.
you shocked? Like, what were you thinking the first moment you saw Zach?
That I need to talk to the maid of honor at the next party I'm going to make sure this doesn't happen again.
Who are you booking for the bar?
Wasn't there, like, just a little bit of you that was excited to see him?
Aw.
I mean, I guess a little bit because I did end up making out with him, but
Okay.
Yeah.
See?
The
Come
glimmer of
on.
hope.
but it was like the tiniest. The teeniest, the tiniest.
Okay, well, we want
But-
to talk to that teeny tiny little part of you.
Yeah, get
and
her on the phone.
reintroduce that tiny part of you to Zach, who you know is already listening and desperately wants to talk to you.
Oh my God, I forgot that was how it worked.
Yeah.
Zach.
Zach, you there?
Yeah, here we are, back again.
Oh, man.
Zach, what are you doing? I told you that was a one-time mistake.
You said that?
You said it was a good mistake, though, so I took that to heart and said, all right,
I do not
a mistake
remember
is one
saying
thing.
that part. I just remember saying it was a mistake. I mean, honestly, I made out with a lot of guys that night, so I wouldn't say that it was like that
I was
special.
probably the last guy you made out with, so, I must be the ringer.
Does that count the ringer?
Save
Is
the
that,
best for
is
last.
that the part of the lineup you want to be in?
I figured you were kind of to me. You trusted me to call you an Uber where you didn't trust anyone else to call one for you.
Oh, see, that's true.
Because you were the one serving all of us drinks.
Yeah.
Everyone else was drinking.
I mean, Bethany, what we were just talking about before we called you is stuff like fate and destiny. Things happen for a reason.
Oh, no.
Come
That's a
on.
little thick, Jeff.
You know,
I think
before
we
that,
don't
it was just
need
being
to-
drunk at weddings.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I would think that you keep running into each other. There's a tiny bit of you that's obviously attracted to him. Why not go on one real date just to give it a shot? What's the worst that could happen? I mean,
It's actually a good
you've
pitch.
already drunkenly made out with him.
I mean, I actually did that twice, but there is a
Hey.
big difference between drunkenly making out with somebody and then dating the
True.
bartender.
Dating
One
isn't
date.
one date. We're just asking for one date. That's it. One chance. One.
Come on, you know he's a
moment.
good kisser.
I
Oh yeah, good point.
We didn't ask her that.
I mean, Zach, you're the one who has been calling us all these times wanting to connect with her. I'll give you 20 seconds here to say your piece. Convince Bethany to meet up with you one more time.
Okay, you know what? If dating a successful mobile bartender isn't really a dream come true for you, I do have bigger goals than that.
Oh.
Oh.
I also want to integrate mobile karaoke with it as well.
Hey.
That's actually a smart play,
I would
Zach.
love
Yeah.
that.
It's much better than the sober karaoke mobile DJ.
Yeah.
Right. You can come get your confidence from me and then go ahead and sing your song right after.
I love
Bro,
it.
That's smart.
Dude, all you need is a bed situation, and you kind of have a mobile home at this point.
Yeah.
Like, you can come party, have a drink, and lay down.
Is that a selling point for you, Bethany? I'm not really sure.
One thing you probably don't know about me is that, I was basically raised in a trailer. And for my 9th birthday, I got a microphone and a boom box, and I used it. And I kind of have a natural sound in my voice as well. I wouldn't be surprised if it wooed you just hearing it.
Oh,
really?
Woo us.
Wait,
I want to woo.
Your singing voice is really
Are
good.
we going to hear a serenade?
Yeah.
Get to wooing, bro.
Oh, wow.
Hey.
Go for
You've
it.
lost that love and feeling.
Oh.
Whoa, that loving
Brooke's dancing.
feeling.
All right.
Dude,
Okay.
he sounds so fun. Go on one date. Come on.
Yeah.
And we'll pay for it. Remember, Bethany, if you say yes, the date's on us.
It won't be a wedding.
Come on. Do it for the plot.
I can't.
Oh.
I'm not saying that, like, I never want to see you again, but I am going to ask if you are bartending at a bachelorette party for a girl named Sienna next month, because if you are, I'm going to have to change my RSVP.
Oh,
Come on,
Bethany.
do it for Sienna.
He's a romantic at heart. What a guy.
I am. And the book's solid, so there's a good chance you'll see me there.
That book's solid.
Zach, you're her kryptonite. Every time that she's around you, she goes weak.
Oh, I mean, I don't know if it's him or the mojito, but
Yeah.
He may serve a strong drink.
It's the perfect combo. It's all leading you towards Zach. So it might be a no from you now, Bethany, but it could be possible next month at Sienna's bachelorette party.
Third makeout sesh.
I say third time on this show. Call back.
Yeah.
It's going to be like 50 first dates all over again.
Finally, the sixth time, she goes, I'll go out with him
We will
again.
call you 100 times until you agree.
She's crying. I think she's laughing, not crying, right?
Well, I think fate will lend a hand and do its thing, and I've got a good feeling we'll see each other next month.
Oh,
my gosh.
Get your Uber app open, Bethany. He's going to dial it for you.
oh my God.